test purposes, I'm going to use my Sky RC 1350 motor. This motor here has the big screw and the small screw, so you got two different options on which kind of mounting screw you want to use. Here's the fatter screw and here's the smaller screw. I want to make sure and it fits. So no matter which size you use, there you go. I'm not sure exactly what those specific sizes are called, but they both fit though. Alright y'all, so I got a few pinions here and I have a few spurs. I'm gonna go ahead and see what combinations that might fit on the new Hot Racing channel lock motor mount, and yeah, see if I can make it do what it do. The pinions I have are ranging from 16T all the way up to a whopping 49, and I know I'm not gonna be able to get this to fit on there, but it would be nice. No, but anyways, and I got the stock spur, this 50T. Got the Team Durango 46. Got the Hot Racing 42. Got an Integy 40. Have a Hot Racing 36. And already on the center diff of my Creighton, I had the 38 from Integy. Oh, I forgot. I also had these Rawsteele pinion to spur adapters. This one's the 5mm and this one's the 8mm. And the 8mm is the one I use on my custom-made spool, which I was gonna have to use this with these here, because I just didn't feel like pulling out my spool from my Creighton, so I'm gonna go ahead and rig this up to mimic the Creighton. And I got one of the bearings that I use for my spool. Alright, so first up, since I already have the 38 tooth spur from Integy on there, that's another thing I like about this center diff mount, motor mount, that you don't have to take off the diff cup in order to get it to go in. Just stick it straight on through, and then the bearing pretty much just pops into place there. Ooh. There we go. So now the bearing's totally up in there, and I got it spinning good. And now let's see. With a 38, I'm gonna go ahead and start off with a 16. Go ahead and take this grub screw out so I don't get no impeding the turn. Okay, there we go. So with a 16 tooth, I cannot get it to reach the 38 tooth. But who's going to be using a 16 with a 38 anyways? Right. So go ahead and take that off and go with a 17. I don't know if you can see that. 17. Where's the flat side? And it would help if I had the grip screw already loosened. Okay. Alright, so with the 17, with the 38 tooth spur, and can't get it to go. And I guess you're still saying, who's going to use a 17 tooth with a 38 tooth, right? So anyways, now I'm going to go ahead and go to the 18 tooth. Alright. So now we got the, you see that, 18. Slide it on there. Not just barely, not even touching it, just by like less than a millimeter, just about. But so we can go ahead and up it some more. So now we're gonna go ahead and go with the 26 tooth. Let's see here. Booyah. 26 is a winner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. So if you have a 38 tooth spur and you have a 26 tooth pinion, you're pretty much in business. I don't think I have the 25 out right now. Do I have a 25? Do I have a 25? Yes, I do. I have a 25 right here. Let's see. Alright, so we got the 25 tooth with a 38 tooth, and we have another winner. So if you have a 38 tooth spur, you'll be safe with a 25 and up, because you know, it goes out like that far, so you pretty much got some ways to go there. Alright, so now that we know that if you have a 38 tooth, I don't have a 34 tooth on me, but because I actually put the 34 tooth inside my spool right now, and I don't feel like taking that out the crate. But this here is a 30 tooth, and you have that much more room, so I'd imagine that a 34 tooth, I mean, I'm just spitballing here, don't take my word for it, you can try it, but I would think a 34 tooth would fit with a 38 on here. Looks like it has some room for 4 extra teeth. But so now I'm gonna go ahead and cut the video and go to a different type of spur. Alright, y'all, so now I have the 50 tooth, the stock 50 tooth on there. I only put in 2 screws because I'm going to be unscrewing and rescrewing, and that's a whole lot of screwing, so go ahead and pop this bad boy up in there. There we go. So now let's see, starting off with the 16 tooth. Can't really, I don't think it has a number on it, but anyways, put that up on there, and good to go. And I'm gonna go ahead and jump up to the 18 tooth. jump up on there, and pretty much good to go with that too. Got about that much more room. Like this is with it all the way out, and 18 and the 50. So now go ahead and try the, no, not the 29. That might be a little bit too big. We'll go to the 25 with the 50. And wow. Oof. You know what? I think 25 was a tad. Wait a minute. Can I fit it up in there? Snugly. Oof. Very snug. That might be a little bit too tight. No. Well, it just came out. It just came out. So 25 maybe. Okay, there we go. Oh, got it in there. Got it in there. Oh, it might be okay. I mean, it's a very tight mesh. Very tight, but it's in there though. So I would not go above 25 on the stock 50, because that 25 is very tight. It turns, but you know, I know a lot of people like it a little bit looser. I actually don't think, I'm not sure if this is a, yeah, it is. Okay. I had to make sure what kind of material that was, because it looked at brown compared to, can't really tell too good on the camera, but I guess it might be rusted. I don't know. Anyways, so 25 with the 50. Very snug. Very, very snug. Just wanted to show the inside of my diff. This is when I had the 38 tooth pinion on, running it in my Creighton, and I switched it out for the spool. But I don't know if you could hear it, but that is slime gunk. It was like, it's so dirty that it should be cleaned. And you know, like basically 38 tooth, when I took it off the Creighton, it was locked. It was like the diff was like completely locked. I'm like, wow, I don't remember locking this diff. But it was just because I even think when I even made the how-to video on putting the Integy Spur onto the stock Creighton mount, that I said that I was a rebel and I wasn't gonna clean my differential. Well, this is what happens when you do not clean your differential and you just top off your already dirty fluid with new fluid. It just gets even gunkier till it locks the whole diff, which I didn't mind because I'm speed running, so locked diffs was pretty good for me. But you know, if you don't like your diff locked, clean your diffs. It's a PSA. Alright y'all, so now I have the Team Durango 46 tooth on here. Go ahead and pop this bad boy in place. Yeah. So now I'm going to go ahead and start off with the 16. And pretty much good to go with 16. Got that much more space with the 46 tooth Team Durango 46 tooth Spur. That's quite a bit of room. So we can go ahead and go from the 16 and jump straight up to the 29. I should just go ahead and hit a full even 30. I'm gonna go ahead and hit a full even 30 here, and see here. Okay, so you cannot fit a 30 with a 46. There's like not enough space at all. But I got some decent numbers with this 46 tooth, so you know, I wouldn't be too upset. Let's go down to the 29. Here's the 29. Still got the grip screw in there. There we go. And that too is too big. So you cannot fit a 29 with a 46. Alright, so now we're going to go down to the 26 tooth. And it looks like we have a winner. And it has, I'm like extending it all the way to the widest, and it still has a little bit of grip. So that's pretty good, because even if, I haven't tried to secure this part yet though. I'm assuming it's pretty good, but even if it didn't, it should still be good. Cause yeah. So 46 and 26 is A-okay. And I don't have a 27, and we already seen that 29 doesn't fit. So 26 for sure. Maybe even a 27. But for sure 26 and 46 is a good go. Alrighty, so now I have a 40 tooth Integy in there, and I'll go ahead and pop this bad boy in here. Alright, so with the 40, go ahead and go with the smallest one I got, which is a 16. And that is a no-go. The 16 will not fit a 40 tooth spur. So that's a no-go. Go ahead and go up to 18. Let's see if I can make it do what it do. Okay. So the 18 fits with the 40, and yeah. And also noticing too, like when I did my how-to video, the screws that are on the spur kind of brush up against the actual mount a little bit. So you might want to put some shims, aka washers. Hey, so while I was setting up the spool to test out, I'm noticing that the same washers that I use to make my spool with, that are inside diameter 8mm, fit on the outdrive shaft of the Integy. So if you're going to run an Integy spur on your stock differential. You want to put a few, I would say at least 2, 3, 4, basically get a pack, and then just go ahead and start adding them on until you see that the screw won't be touching the mount, because as you see, these screws here have a little wear on the outside from scraping up against the mount. So inside diameter 8mm, that's what it is. So 40 and 18 go good. Let's see how big I can go with a 40. Go ahead and jump all the way up to the 30. And yeah, 30 and 40. Winner, winner, chicken dinner again. And you have about that much more space with a 40 tooth spur and a 30 tooth pinion. So maybe a 32 tooth could fit. I'm not sure about 34, but definitely 30. Alrighty, so now I have my spool, well, not really spool, but this is the kind of rod that I use to make the spool. And I got the bearing up in there, and my washers or shims to space it out. Spins very good. So now I'm gonna go ahead and first I'm gonna go ahead and show you what size I'm messing with right here. This is a, oops. This is a 42 tooth, and oh, nope, my bad. Rewind. This is a 42 tooth hot racing spur on a 8mm Rawsteele spur adapter. Well, spur to pinion adapter, which I'm using it for a spur on my spool. And let's start off with the smallest what I got, which is a 16. And it kind of, it's like just is touching it, but it's not a very good mesh. But it is touching it though, and that's with a 42 tooth spur and a 16 tooth pinion. Go ahead and up it to 17, and we got a perfect mesh here. I mean, like, you cannot get any more perfect with a mesh like that. I mean, well, I guess you could. But basically it's pushed all the way in, and pretty much good to go. 17 and 42. So now I'm gonna go ahead and up it to see how high we can go. So now we know that the low is 17. I'm gonna go ahead and go with the big 30. I doubt it's gonna fit though. I shouldn't have doubted myself. 42 and 30, and this is with it all the way out, and you can make a perfect mesh with that there. So 42 tooth spur and a 30 tooth pinion. And I kind of doubt you'll be able to fit a 34 on there. Might be a little bit too big. But a 30 tooth, perfect. Perfect. Alrighty, now for my last magic trick. For the last spur that I have that I could use for this test, it is a hot racing 36 tooth. If you can see that under that screw right there. Go ahead and
loosen that thing.
There we go. I have a 36 tooth spur on the Rawsteele spur to pinion adapter, which is on the shaft that I use for making my spool. And go ahead and see if I can do what it do. So, I think got too many washers on here. Go ahead and take a couple of them off. Alrighty. There we go. Oh, that just feels so fluid. Okay, so we knew that with the 42 tooth, the 17 worked it pretty good. So let's go ahead and try the 17. No, was it? Yeah, the 18, I mean. And the 18 does not reach the 36. And let's go ahead and go with the 25, which is my next step up. And that works pretty good. I just have a few of these, too many few washers on there. That's why I kind of, because I don't have the pinion screwed in tight though. But basically though, it pretty much meshes pretty good. Alright, so you know that the 25 fits. I mean, I don't have a, don't even know if I had a 22 or not, but 25 was my next step up from 18. So we know that 25 works for sure. Go ahead and go with 30. And yeah, most def. That 30 tooth. And you still got that much room. So I'm pretty sure you could probably fit one of those 34 tooths on there. I mean, I really don't feel like taking apart my Creighton right now to get my 34 tooth spur to put onto the 5mm adapter. But I'm pretty sure if I did go through all that rigmarole, that it most likely would fit pretty good up on there. Alright, y'all, so I guess that pretty much wraps it up for all the spurs and pinions that I have, to try to show what's the smallest pinion or the biggest pinion that'll fit on each individual spur that I have onto the new hot racing channel lock motor mount. And before I go, I want to give a shout out to Andy pushing this Typhon, and also want to give a shout out to the Arma Speed Club. Another shout out to the Radio Control Track 13 News. And yeah, speed running is pretty fun, yo. Alright, thanks for watching.